What's up, guys? Nostal-Gi-Oh here, and if you're like me and have been playing Master Duel all day, you probably are looking for some content for it because there's not a lot of people making it yet because, it came out today. But I do have my deck profile, and it is fairly budget. I know it looks a little expensive because there's a lot of ultra rares and stuff, but it doesn't have to be. There's a lot of good alternatives for cards, but also I made this deck and a full Eldritch deck, which you can also see on my channel, free to play, entirely free to play. I didn't spend $1, and it was really just one day of grinding. I played most of today. I got up at I started playing at 2, and I've played, now it's 10. So I've been playing for about 8 hours, but on and off. I took some breaks. I ate. I'm not a mongrel. I'm a human being. I still eat. But yeah, overall it's fairly budget. I think they made the game fairly accessible, and if you make only one deck, with one day of grinding, you can definitely make just about any deck that you want with a good amount of staples. So it's fairly good. Anyway, let's get into the actual deck profile. Virtual World, I think this deck is really solid. As I said, we do have VFD at 1, True King of All Calamities at 1, so the deck is definitely really powerful. There are a few changes that I would make to the deck in general, but overall not too bad. I'd probably make these chalices droplets, and I'd probably add Crossout Designator to the deck to hit the max C, potentially Ash as well. But yeah, max C at 3 is a fairly insane thing to have in the format, and we have double called by though, which is really good, and we do have access to Crossout Designator. I don't have them yet, but for now, I think this build is really, really good. So let's get into the actual deck. Triple Max C, triple Ash Blossom as my hand trap line. I haven't invested in anything else. I don't have Nibiru's, I don't have Imperms, anything like that, but I felt like this was a really good baseline hand trap line to have. Just triple Max C, triple Ash. You have high impact and low impact. I thought it was pretty good. Then as far as engine goes, I played 2 Nian Yan and 3 Lulu, and then it was just 3 of every name. 3 Gigi, 3 Lao Lao, and 3 Lili. I think all of these are very, very good at the amount that they are. Maybe even 3 Nian Yan. I don't think it's that bad of an idea to max out anymore on them, because if you don't open 1 to 2 monsters, the deck feels kind of lackluster. But it depends on the names or the rest of the hand. You have the desires to get into them. You have the Qinglongs to get them out, the Kowloon to get to those cards to get them out, and Itelis. So the deck's fairly consistent. I haven't bricked at all with the deck yet. I've played a good 10 games, probably a little more, probably, but this deck is fairly new to me. But yeah, I think the monster lineup is really good. It's 20, so it's a very safe baseline here. And then I played triple Pot of Desires. Desires doesn't really hurt this deck, especially with Shen Shen. And then triple Kowloon and triple Qinglong. Just maxing out on engine cards, I thought it was pretty safe to do. Then I played double E-Telly. We have it at 2, so of course we're going to play 2. And then triple Chalice, because going second with the deck can be fairly mediocre if you don't have a hand trap to get, the board not too bad. But Chalice helps out a lot. Like I said, this would definitely be triple droplets, but they're a little farther down the line. I'm still going to try and get Inspector Borders for my other deck first. For the next ultra rares that I get, but for now I thought triple Chalice is solid. Then I played double Called By, and like I said, Crossout Designator maybe will be added into the deck soon enough, but for now double Called By is not bad. I played 1 Solemn Judgment. This is just here, man. This will change to something else. Honestly, this should probably just be Nian Yan. Then the deck's uber consistent, just 3 of every single card, max every card. Not a bad idea. So the 1 Judgment, it was this was just early, and then this was the last thing I changed, so it's there. Then double Chuchi and 1 of the Shaun Wu. What is that? What it's called? It won't show. Yeah, Shaun Wu. I think that's fine. 2 Chuchi. It's very it's searchable. It's very tutorable, so I think it's fine at 2. As far as the extra deck goes, the extra deck could be a little bit better. I would like Gothams in the extra deck and a Ptolemy M7. Those are the only things that are really screaming out that I need right now. But yeah, we're still missing a couple things, but I think this is a really good place to start. I would definitely just take out 1 Shen Shen for the Gothams, and 1 of this this other guy. What's this? Fan? Yeah, 1 Fan for an M7. Those would be the differences, but I'll still look over the entire thing here. 1 Charge Warrior, of course, it gets you to Ultimate Zolkin while drawing. It's very, very strong. And 1 Coral Dragon as well. It's removal, it also draws, it's really good. Crystal Wing to summon off of Zolkin because it's insane. And you can do that pretty early on your turn and get through a lot of things. You can't do it usually before a Nibiru would come down, maybe with a crazy hand, but you can Bamboozling before Nibiru comes down a lot of hands, so it's not bad at all. The 1 Cloud Castle just makes the VFD really easy. The Ravenous, it draws a card, which is really good, but it also just makes VFD kind of easy. And then Shen Shen. I'm playing 2 right now, but like I said, I would change 1 for a Gotham's. Then the 1 Zolkin, of course. Levier, Bamboozling, a Jaja. You can change up the rank 3 lineup if you want. Bamboozling is the only one that I think needs to stay in here, but all the other cards aren't bad. Double Fan, but like I said, this will be 1 Fan and 1 Ptolemy M7 soon enough. And then 1 True King and a Zeus. That is it for the deck. I think it's really good. It's budget. Budget, very, very budget. As I was saying, I didn't spend $1 on the deck, and I made this and an Eldritch deck, a full Eldritch deck. So I think this game makes it very easily accessible to get the entire card pool, everything you want. But yeah, this is my take on Virtual World. If you have anything, any input or something, like I said, I'm not great with the deck. I'm pretty new to the deck. But if you have input, let me know in the comments. And also, what are you playing on Master Duel? I'm curious. Just curious. Anyway, that's it for the video. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, do all that stuff. Help me get better lighting, guys. My green screen lighting, look at this. It's gross. Anyway, have a good week. Goodbye. Have a good week. Awkward outro gone. Bye.